Okay, enough of that. And there's a reason for that. Reason for guitar, I'll get to that in a bit. So it's kind of obvious that at this stage I suck at making these videos. So I think that's I'm not saying that to get pity or to have people say, no, you'll be alright. I suck at it because I haven't done it for very long. Haven't practiced it a lot, and I think that's something that is common in a lot of things now. Some people have natural ability with something and they can just pick up stuff straight away. But for the rest of us, I think, like I said in the public speaking video, some of us, we have to work on certain things and we have to suck to begin with, and we have to just get through it. Now, one of the things that people do when they're first beginning quite often is they'll blame their equipment. So right now, I don't have a great setup. I have a Rode Smart Mic that's plugged into my Galaxy S5, so a pretty old phone, and don't have the best setup, don't have the best lighting. I'm making do with what I have, but that's not a good excuse to not make good videos. Now, I'm sure if one of the great videographers around had the same equipment, they could still make awesome videos. Obviously not going to be as good with their skill and their great equipment, but it's not necessarily the equipment that's holding you back. Now like I said, it doesn't matter what you're doing, even if it's you get learning electronics or programming. It's at that first stage where you don't really know what you're doing and you're still working things out. It's not as enjoyable as it could be, or as it will be once you actually gain some level of confidence. Now, the reason I had the guitar is, obviously you can see that I'm also I'm not a great guitar player. I haven't practiced anywhere near enough. And that guitar I bought it about maybe 10, 15 years ago online, $500, came with an amp, and it's a Squier guitar, which is like an imitation Fender. And it's pretty low end. It sounds terrible when I'm playing it, but I have had friends who actually can play in bands, they're great musicians, and put it in their hands and it sounds absolutely amazing. So it's not the equipment that's holding him back. And like I said, at this stage, I know I'm not making great videos. I can blame the equipment a little bit, but mostly it's I haven't learned how to make them good and make them edit them as well. Also, I'm at the moment kind of not spending enough time to make them better. I could make them a lot better than what I am. Now I'm kind of rambling, so this has been day 4 of the 30 videos in 30 days, so I'm going to stop it there, and I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a much better video than today's. So I'll see you then.